Thursday night, Friday. The contest started Friday evening. The band opened wide up. They really opened pretty good, and the propagation was unbelievable. Now, when I point to Japan, 330 degrees, I point into the side of a hill. So a terrible location for that. But I worked a ton of Japanese stations. So the ionosphere was so charged up that I could have spit up in the air and probably worked them.
WA3SSG for IT. Now what? I missed it. What opening was it? What were you doing? SPA or CW or what? What's that?
No. It was CW. It was on 10 and 15 meters, K3ZA Friday.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't think it was a sideband contest. I knew there was a lot of CW stuff going on. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I had never touched Japan yet. Not in all my time in ham radio.
Well, you would have done it last weekend. I don't know about 6, but you would have done it on 10 and 15. It was CW last weekend. Last weekend. Now, I think next weekend is the sideband ARRL-DX contest. So if you can get on the HF bands and want to work DX stations, that's the time to do it.
Yep, absolutely. I will be here doing that. Notice for there, also I put the wire antennas up. A bunch of wire antennas and a vertical, so I basically switch between a vertical, a 40-meter end-fed sloper, which is great for DX, and then an inverted V all-center-fed dipole. Between those three, I can usually do pretty good.
Oh, yeah, sure. The wires work out really good, Mike. WA3SSG, K3ZA. I have a 45-year-old TH6DXX up, which is a 6-element tri-bander, 3 on 20, 3 on 15, and 4 on 10. And, of course, I've had it down several times to replace hardware, clean it up and all that stuff, so she's kind of like brand new, but it's been there that long. And what I'll do is, the other bands I use wires. I actually have put up a 3-element sloper. It's a dipole. If you think of a dipole, 20 meters, 15, 6 inches under it, and 10, 6 inches under that, fed with 1 coax. Put it up in a sloper configuration. You'd be surprised how many times, especially if I'm pointed towards, like, say, Europe, somebody calls me from Texas or something like that, I can just barely hear them. I switch over to that thing, I swear to God, it brings it up 3 or 4 S units.
Yeah, they have their specific purpose. They do work differently depending on how you have them mounted. But I can't get over this one sloper I have. It's a 40-meter end-fed antenna, and the top of it, where the matching transformer is at the top of the pole, is 2 feet off the ground, and the end all the way out is 6 feet off the ground, and that does a wonderful job.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it should do a great job for you. That's all I use. I have slopers here. I've got one for 40 meters. It's a half-wave dipole in a sloper configuration, and I have a half-wave dipole for 80 in a sloper configuration. And boy, I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's because my guy wires must be reflecting the signal, but I have no trouble working in New York.
Yeah, cool. What are you feeding with? Are you feeding with ladder or coax?
No, I use coax. I use RG 213 on those.
Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. How high are they?
Not very high at all. The one end comes off the top of the tower, which is at 58 feet, and comes sloping down to the top of the 4x4 post, which is my clothesline post.
Wow, you make those sloopers above 45 at least.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's almost be considered a vertical.
Well, you know what it is? It's more like not in an inverted L, but almost like an L, because the weight of the coax brings that one half almost it brings it to a sloper configuration, but the other half is almost horizontal.
Yeah, I can imagine. You're feeding it from the center, so you got the coax pulling heavy.
The other station's off a little bit.
Yeah, and I used to have a tree there where I could rest it in the branch, so it wasn't pulling, but I don't have that tree anymore, so I'm out of luck.
Yeah, I don't have any. I have one tree in the front yard. I have a very small half-acre.
I'm gonna go make a contact. This is Mike Cricket 113. I thought you might want to listen to a little 6-meter sideband.